Hello and welcome to class. My name is Kyle. Today we have a deep stretch, a vinyasa flow practice. We're going to be focusing on our hips and our hamstrings today. A nice, slower and juicier practice. We're going to begin today on our backs. You can make your way there, having the feet at the wide edges of your mat. Lower yourself down and take a moment just to window wiper your legs from left to right. So you can lower the legs over to the right and to the left, just feeling into the hip and lower back. It's a nice opportunity to just synchronize your breath. So this is a vinyasa practice, so one breath, one movement. And with these deep stretch practices, you want to use your exhale to sink into the posture. So as you feel the stretch, see if you can time it to use your exhales to get nice and deep. And release, draw the right knee into the chest, give it a good squeeze. And as you exhale, we're going to place it onto the left foot, onto the left knee in a figure 4 position. You want to flex your toes. And options to stay here if this feels good. You can stay just like this. We want to keep our hips nice and straight. If you'd like a little bit more, you can raise the knee, interlace the hands, place them onto the hamstring or onto the front of the knee. And then you want to draw back to squeeze. Keep the right foot nice and flexed. And this is a big muscle in the hip, so be gentle here, especially because if you really push too hard, you can hurt your knee. I've done that a little while ago. And release, exchange, draw the left knee in, and then place it onto the right knee, figure 4. Flex the left toes, options to stay just like this if this feels good. Otherwise, options to take the hamstring or the shin, and then you want to draw back and rest your head onto the floor. And release, draw both knees in, and begin to rock and roll front to back, just to wake up the spine. And from here, we're going to roll into a malasana, or wide-legged yogi squat. So we're going to drop down into the heels. Now, I know that the heels down is sometimes a bit strong, so you can always come up onto the balls of the feet. And from here, I just want to bring some mobility, so shifting, opening up, kind of rotating your hands down. It's nice if you want to sweep your hands out in front of you. And then you'll feel your knees rolling, or your feet rolling out, and your knee coming wide to open up into the hips. And then find stillness. Now draw elbows onto the insides of the knees. Bring your hands to prayer. And you're going to use that. So as you bring your hands in, you're going to leverage your hips open and open the chest up. Perhaps just a gentle sway. Inhale, extend both arms out in front of you. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. So keep the feet hip-width distance and interlace the hands. Place them behind the head. Tuck the chin. And as you exhale, fold down and sway from left to right. Interlace the hands behind your back. Squeeze your elbows together. And as you exhale, send them up and over the head. Now, don't stress too much about being able to get them there, even if it's just holding, that's cool. And then from here, you want to pedal your legs out. So we're going to floss the nerve behind the hamstring. So you're going to bend one knee, straighten the other, and then exchange. Bend one knee, straighten the other, and then also, it's nice if you can add your hands in so you can open up through the pectoral muscles, opening up the chest and the side body. Making sure to breathe smoothly and deeply. And release the hands down. So from here, feet hip-width distance apart. We're going to inhale, sit into the heels, reach the arms up. So it's kind of like a chair pose, nice deep squat. Exhale, fold. You're going to straighten the back of the legs and fall down. So you should feel a good stretch. I'm going to do this a few times. Inhale, bend into the knees. See if you can get your belly down towards your thighs. Exhale, fold and stretch. Release the back of the neck. 2 more. Inhale, sink down low, weight into the heels, arms come up. Exhale, fold and straighten. Really press. You should feel your legs warming up. Inhale, sink down low, arms come up. Exhale, fold and release. Well done. Heel toe your feet to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, fold and release. Nice. Inhale, high mountain, rise up. Exhale, one-legged Tadasana. So raise the right knee into the sky, reach the arms up. just take a moment just to fire the leg up, so lifting the knee up. As you exhale, interlace the hands in front of your shins. You're going to draw it in and out. So it's a kind of standing wind remover. Same thing we were doing on the ground, but this time we're going to really lift up and out of the back of the spine. And as you exhale, release, figure 4. So stacking the right foot on top of the left and sinking the hips down low, bringing your hands to prayer. Keep hips in line, so there's a tendency for the right to come down. So raise the right up, flex the toes, sit the hips back, and open the sitting bones up behind you. Inhale, raise the right knee up to the sky. Exhale, chair pose, sit down, sink into the heels, reach the arms up to hold. Now, there's a misconception that one shouldn't be kind of working the muscles in order to stretch, but you'll find that if you activate the opposite muscle, it allows the muscle that you're looking to. So if you activate the quads, the hamstrings relax, and then you'll feel a nice release. So inhale, sink a little bit lower. Exhale, fold, and feel the release. Inhale, high mountain, bend the arms, reach the arms up. Exhale, one-legged Tadasana, so raise the left knee into the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, figure 4, left foot stacks on top of the right. Bend into the right knee, sit the hips back. So you want to open the sitting bones up behind you. Bring your hands to prayer. Nice. And release. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Raise the left knee up, reach the arms up. Exhale, sit down into chair. Lower the heels, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold, and release. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten the spine. Exhale, plank. Place the hands and step back. Now take a moment just to engage the core. Wrap the elbows in. Take a deep breath in. Shift slightly forward. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale, up dog or cobra. So be gentle as you squeeze your thighs. Lift yourself up, straighten the arms. You want to roll the shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, send the hips up and lower the heels down. Take a moment to pedal into the back of the hamstring. So you want to lower your heels, press evenly into your hands, and release the back of your neck. So shake yes, shake no, left, right. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg rises to hold. You're going to squeeze your right heel towards your bum and see if you can stack your right hips. Open yourself up to the right-hand side and then do some big circles with the right knee. Again, this is the strength and stretching. If you want to experiment with a little playtime, you can lower the left elbow to the floor and see if you can open up through the chest and release. So raise the elbow, increase this, so reach the right leg up onto the sky. Exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. It's coming into a lizard lunge. You can lower the back knee to the floor. So from here, take a moment just to arrive into this posture. It's quite a strong one into the hip, so just begin to do a little circular motions, feeling into the right hip. You're going to inhale, raise the right arm, and now reach it to the back, and then you're going to bend into the left leg and take hold of the left foot. Now, it might be easier if you come up into the fingertips, but at the same time, we're going to be stretching the entire front side of the body, so lowering the hips forward and down. And if it's very strong to have hold of the leg, you can also just release and squeeze the heel in. But you're going to see how we can work into our hips, our hamstrings, our quads, and our hip flexors, and even open up into the chest. You can release the leg down. Now from here, raise the back knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, prasarita, so wide-legged forward fold to the left-hand side. You're going to have the legs find a comfortable width, having them facing slightly in. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, fold and release. Find a comfortable place for your hands. Close your eyes and breathe. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, low lunge to the front, hands frame the right foot. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, pyramid pose, so straighten the front leg and hold. Now you're going to feel a good, strong stretch on the hamstrings. So you want your chest moving forward and out, so taking your head and kind of lengthening it directly out alongside your ears. And you want to draw back on your right hip. Inhale, bend it to the right knee, look forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold, feet to meet. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, plank, step back. Inhale, shift forward, wrap the elbows in. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga, keep your elbows by your sides. Inhale, upward facing dog, so roll over the toes, squeeze your thighs, and straighten the arms, look up. Exhale, down dog, send the hips up, and lower the heels down. Inhale, three-legged dog. So raise the left leg up into the sky to hold. Squeeze the left heel towards your bum, and then open the hip up and do some big circular motions with the knee. Options for some playtime by lowering your right elbow down to the floor. And raise the elbow up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg reaches up into the sky. Exhale, step through. So runner's lunge, left foot comes onto the outside of the left hand, and just lower your back knee to the floor. Take a moment again to feel into this hip. So just moving from side to side, doing some circular motions. And you can always modify your practice by lifting your chest up to kind of ease the stretch and lowering your chest down to deepen the stretch. Inhale, raise your left arm up to the sky and reach it back and squeeze the right heel. Now, if this is enough, you can stay here. If you'd like some more, you can take hold of the foot, even coming up onto the fingertips, and open up through the chest. So roll your left shoulder back and lower the hips forward and down. And release the foot, raise the back knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, prasarita or wide-legged forward fold to the right-hand side. Turn your toes slightly in. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, fold and release. Close the eyes and breathe. You can stay here if you'd like a little variation. You can interlace the hands behind your back, squeeze the elbows together, and send them up and over the head. And release the hands down. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, pyramid pose, low lunge to the front. Hands frame the left foot. Inhale, look forward, open up the chest. Now, exhale, pyramid pose. Straighten the front leg and hold. Press to the front heel, draw back on the left hip. Lengthen out the spine. Inhale, bend into the front knee, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine, and prepare. Exhale, chaturanga, so step back to plank and lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, roll over the toes, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog, send the hips up, lower the heels down. Inhale, step the right shin forward and down, coming into half pigeon. So you're going to have the right knee on the outside of the right hip. Inhale, open up the chest. As you exhale, see if you can take your head and move it forward and down. And release, come onto the hands, tuck the toes, press back to down dog, pedal the legs out. And step the left leg forward, coming into a half pigeon. Left knee on the outside of the left hip. Open up the chest, fold, and release. And release, just going to roll into the outside of the left hip, extend both legs out in front of you. Tuck your toes, come onto the front of your sitting bones. Inhale, reach the arms up, shift forward, and release. Options to stay, or you can walk your sitting bones to a nice sweet spot. And release. Inhale to roll up. And as you exhale, lower down into your backs, coming into Savasana. Take up some space, having the toes out, palms facing up. Take a deep breath in, fold the belly. Exhale to release and let that go. Now I'm going to leave you here in your Savasana for a few more quiet rounds of breath, just to slow your nervous system down. Thank you so much for your practice, and I'll see you next time for another flow. Namaste.